Power doesn't collapse. It manages exposure. There's something people keep getting wrong about the Epstein situation. They're looking for a moment, a reveal, a document, a single piece of information that explains everything. But that's not how power works. Power doesn't collapse. Power manages exposure. What you're seeing isn't just delay, it's structure. Millions of pages, staggered releases, conflicting narratives, missed deadlines. At first glance, it looks like dysfunction, but step back, and it starts to look like something else. Control. Because when information is released all at once, it creates clarity. But when information is released in fragments, it creates confusion. And confusion is not neutral. Confusion is a form of control. Think about it. If you give the public a single document, they analyze it, they debate it, they reach conclusions. But if you give them millions of pages, spread out over time, with no clear structure, you don't get clarity. You get noise, and noise is where power hides. Now add timing. Deadlines come and go. Releases are delayed. Information is still being processed. At some point, people stop asking, "What's in the files?" and start asking, "When are we getting the files?" That shift matters because attention has been redirected. Delay isn't always incompetence. Sometimes, delay is the strategy. Now look at network protection. No institution willingly exposes itself completely. Information is filtered, names are redacted, context is controlled, not because nothing exists, but because everything cannot be exposed at once without consequence. So what you get is a system that releases just enough to appear transparent while maintaining control of the outcome. Now here's the real question. What does any of this have to do with business? Everything. Because what you're watching is not just a scandal, it's a masterclass in how systems manage risk, information control, timing control, narrative control. These are not accidents. They are tools. And here's where the conversation shifts. If institutions can use confusion, volume, and timing to protect themselves, then why are emerging businesses trying to operate with total exposure? Why is every idea posted immediately? Every move announced in real time? Every strategy made public before it's executed? That's not transparency. That's vulnerability. Because in competitive environments, information is leverage. Not everything needs to be disclosed. Not everything needs to be immediate. Not everything needs to be understood by everyone at once. Strategic opacity is not deception. It's protection. Now be clear. This is not about hiding wrongdoing. This is not about manipulation. This is about understanding that structure determines outcome. If you control what is known, when it is known, and how it is interpreted, you control the environment you operate in. And that applies just as much to business as it does to institutions. So the lesson isn't what happened. The lesson is, how was it managed? Because that's where the real power is. Black Wall Street odds, ownership, over participation,